Here we go. Oh, yes. There we are. Right, live. It's the modern Valor Scrum, and here is Sam and Brent. And I had an extra long run this morning, and then I made a eggs Benedict for the first time in my life, and that was a lot of calories. And I'm doing everything very slowly today. So what has been happening? I basically kind of talked myself out of removing the timestamp from the Slack posts to general, and decided to focus on started some refactoring. Interesting, actually. I've built this chunk of RSpec that if you guys get to the end of the RSpec book, it might be interesting to look at some production RSpec and stuff. So that's there on a back burner. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to go through everything. My main thing is I have to kick out some reports for the NHS project, for the AV project. Yeah, and we've got the Elixir mob coming up. Going to be doing some pairing this afternoon with Paolo on the async voter project. If you're interested in that, Brent.
Yes, should be. What time? Do
yeah,
you know?
The 3 p.m. UK time.
Yeah, I'll be able to make that.
Cool beans.
How long is that from now?
That is just under 3 hours from now, John.
3 hours. Oh, sorry. I'm in the wrong account.
No worries. It's all good. Welcome, Michael and Sigu. Yeah, so let's jump on to Brent. Brent, how are things going with you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. I've not done much this morning. I've been testing since you put the embedded map live. I've been doing some more testing on that, and I'm fairly happy with that, actually. I'm just going to share my screen though. So I have noticed, and this is it is there with the embedded map, but it's also there on the main main site, and I don't know if it's something we should probably look at fixing. So we're getting a couple of warnings. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
One of them's around no API keys. So I'm not sure why that is, because looking at the code, we do seem to have API keys. And then the second one, I think, is we just need to put HTTPS in. So that's probably, but yeah, it's the API one that's bizarre.
Yeah, feel free to open things in the Pivotal Tracker, and we will have a closer look at them. It's always a good idea, I think, to get those things in there and then and clean them up. I think it's very easy that one ends up with these things. If we can remove the warning messages and the error messages, it reduces confusion for people going forward, and then indeed for ourselves.
Yeah. No, I'll do that. Going forward, I'm going to start work on the picker today. I actually will start work today. I've been saying that for a couple of days, but things have cropped up. And I may even look at the search box as well, at least get myself familiar with that in case Lai does want some help.
Yeah, great stuff. Can I just ask you to, if you've got like a code snippet of the iframe using the embedded map, could you just drop that into local support as a snippet? Because I basically want to send that off to the client and say, hey, you could stick this in your website. And I could probably, if my brain was working really super fast, I could work out that snippet itself. But it'll just be an iframe source and then the size, whatever. If you've just got that to hand and you can copy and paste that into the...
I do, yeah. I'll do that in the next 30 seconds.
Wonderful. And well, I got one other thing for you, but in order to avoid overloading both yourself and myself, I'll move on to we'll take it up at the end. Michael, how are things going with you?
Good. How are you? So I'll probably be at the meeting in an hour or whatever. Mob,
Elixir mob, yes.
Yeah. And
cool.
Maybe we can pair tomorrow.
Yes, it depends. I guess we could do Thursday or Friday. Depends if did you want to attend the what's it called, Phoenix 1 kickoff?
Not really. When is that?
That is like after the marketing meeting and before like my usual pairing slot on Thursday.
Wow.
Anyway, so I think I probably can't fit it in due to lunch constraints. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thursday or Friday, both I think are both Good. So, but yeah, Thursday should be fine. Thursday's probably actually better, actually. Cool. Good stuff. Thanks, Michael. Let's go on to Sigu. Hey, Sigu.
Guys,
Hey, how's it going?
nice. Fine. At least you can hear me. So I started the morning by listening to a few podcasts, and then the power went out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, before I started working on something. I have a blog on MedPlus, but I will catch up with Patrick in the evening Scrum, so that he can help me out on that.
Do you want to share it? Is it interesting enough to share with us now?
Yeah, I can, but my internet right now, I don't really trust it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it will keep breaking, so it's not really ideal for sharing.
Yes, no problem at all. No.
Yeah,
Well,
later in the day, I'll be doing the Phoenix, not the Phoenix, the Elixir mob.
Right.
Yeah, no major plans for today. It has really disoriented me.
Yes, the internet going in and out. Yes,
Yeah.
I guess the have you heard of this Project Loon thing?
Project Loon? No.
That I mean, this is like just hearing about. This is one of like Google X's things.
Oh, is this the thing with the balloons?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Which is all about like putting loads of balloons in orbit. Means that everybody in the world would get, internet. I don't know how soon they're going to sort it out, but they would. I think there was like they've deployed it over like some of the Caribbean islands, who've like lost a lot of their infrastructure to try and help out apparently. So it's in like a late prototype stages.
Okay.
Maybe one day this will help you out, Sigu.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks like an interesting thing.
Yeah, definitely an interesting project. Yeah, cool beans. Yeah, well, it sounds like we'll catch up in the Elixir thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just getting confused about who's premium members and who's not. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I've done my update already. Actually, at the beginning, I'm just sort of suffering from an extra long run this morning, and then a very, very high calorie breakfast. It's making me like, oh. So the other thing I was going to mention to Brent was on the local support side is that all these things to do with the event stuff are I mean it's great, and I think particularly I couldn't remember, somebody was mentioning the same. I think it was Stamatios who was mentioning the search thing for the events. The events thing, though, I think it's kind of like a slow burner in some ways. Like it's going to take a while to accumulate all the bits and pieces to get it out there. I think your enthusiasm and connecting with people and just you're doing a fantastic job there in local support, Brent. I was just going to bring us back to that conversation we were having last week about the charity commission data and so on. And I think that's I'm kind of more excited about that than I am about the events framework, partly because as we know, like it seems like it's going to be fairly difficult to pull events in from other systems.
Yeah.
Not impossible. I mean, maybe we could be hooking it up with like meetup.com, and I mean, there's all sorts of interesting things that one could be doing. But at some point.
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk about that tomorrow's call.
Let's definitely have a chat about that.
But yeah, I'm really interested in getting involved in that. It's something that I know about, which is good. I can help. Yeah, sounds really interesting. And for me, it'll be a project from the start, which is perfect. Yeah.
Wonderful. Great. Yeah, well, I think that's everything then. We've got a few minutes left. If anybody has anything they want to bring to the table or anything they forgot to mention earlier.
Nope.
All right. I think that's our Scrum. I guess I will stop the broadcast. I'm not going to hang out here for 3 minutes in case someone turns up late, but that